Accessible and reliable light and power is essential to the work that you do. With proper maintenance, Allmand light towers will be ready for you when you need them the most. Coolant should be tested with a hydrometer every 500 hours and changed every 3,000 hours of usage. It is important that the engine be completely cool before starting this maintenance. During regular 500-hour inspections, a hydrometer test should be done to the coolant to assure that it has not broken down chemically. In order to perform the test, remove the radiator cap after feeling to be sure the engine is not hot. Stick the hydrometer tube into the radiator coolant and squeeze the bulb to draw in the coolant. Read the scale on the side of the hydrometer to ascertain if the coolant is within the acceptable range for operation. If it is within the acceptable range, replace the radiator cap and continue on to your work. If the hydrometer reading is outside of the acceptable range or the unit has reached 3,000 hours since the last change of coolant, replace the coolant. In order to capture the used fluid, secure a coolant receptacle large enough to capture all of the coolant in the system. When you have placed the receptacle underneath the coolant drain, attach a hose to the drain. Then, reach inside the cabinet and underneath the radiator, opening the butterfly valve. When all of the coolant has been drained, close the butterfly valve and refill the coolant using a funnel in the top of the radiator. When coolant can be seen at the top of the radiator fins, the radiator is full and the cap can be reinstalled. While refilling the coolant, be sure to also top off the coolant overflow reservoir found directly above the butterfly valve. Proper setup and maintenance of Allmand equipment assures its availability when you need it most. As always, Allmand brings reliability, performance, and integrity since 1938.